Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're talking about the incredible 2004 Texas State Quarter Dollar coin. This isn't just pocket change, folks. This is pure treasure. This quarter isn't just a commemorative piece. It's a symbol of American heritage, pride, and history all stamped into one shining coin. The 2004 Texas Quarter was released as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program by the United States Mint, which honored each state with its own unique design. And Texas, being Texas, did not disappoint. With a bold outline of the state, a lone star, and a lasso swirling around it, this coin screams independence, power, and pride, the very essence of Texas itself. But what really sets this coin apart isn't just its design. It's the hidden secrets that some of these quarters carry. You see, not all 2004 Texas quarters are created equal. While millions were minted for circulation, a select few left the mint with incredible errors that make them extraordinarily rare and valuable. And these aren't just little blemishes. These are dramatic minting mistakes that collectors are going wild over. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die strike, where the design has been stamped twice slightly off alignment, causing a ghost-like image to appear over the text or design. Imagine seeing the words Texas or E pluribus unum slightly doubled or shadowed. This kind of visual glitch drives collectors crazy and adds massive value to the coin. Another highly prized error is the off-center strike, where the coin is not aligned correctly in the minting press, resulting in a design that's shifted, cut off, or missing elements, making it a one-of-a-kind piece of American minting history. And let's not forget the clad layer errors. Some rare 2004 Texas quarters have surfaced with missing outer layers, revealing the copper core beneath. These dramatic visual differences make the coin stand out instantly and are considered extremely rare. Coin collectors actively search for these variations, and when found in pristine condition, they can fetch unbelievable prices at auction. So, how do you know if you've got a valuable version of this coin hiding in your collection or even in your pocket change? Well, take a close look at the details. Use a magnifying glass to examine the letters, borders, and design lines. Look for doubling in the letters, strange shadows, off-center designs, or missing elements. Even slight imperfections can be worth checking out because trained graders and collectors will pay top dollar for well-preserved error coins. A certified grading from PCGS or NGC could turn your 25-cent coin into a small fortune. These coins have become so hot in the market that some of them have already gone through major auction houses and private collectors' hands, with prices soaring beyond expectations. And yes, some rare examples have sold for jaw-dropping amounts, showing just how passionate and competitive the collecting world has become. When a coin like this pops up, especially in uncirculated or mint error condition, collectors don't hesitate. They bid fast, and they bid high. Now, here's where things get truly unbelievable. One of these rare Texas quarters, featuring multiple minting errors and preserved in brilliant uncirculated condition, was recently valued at a staggering $98,000. That's right, $98,000 for a single quarter. Just imagine turning a 25-cent coin into the price of a luxury car or even a down payment on a house. This is the magic of numismatics, the thrill of the hunt and the excitement of discovering hidden value in everyday items. So coin hunters, grab your magnifiers, search your jars, check your wallets, and inspect your collections. Because you never know when you might come across one of these hidden gems. The 2004 Texas Quarter is no ordinary coin. It's a rare and shining star in the world of U.S. coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this is the kind of coin that keeps the passion alive and the excitement burning. If you found a Texas quarter with unusual markings, errors, or interesting features, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your discovery. You might have something truly special, and we'd love to help you identify it. And if you have any questions about coin collecting, mint errors, or grading your coins, ask away. This community is full of passionate collectors just like you, and we're always here to help and learn together. Second rare coin. We're diving deep into the story, the secrets, and the soaring value of the 2009 Guam state quarter dollar coin from the United States of America. This isn't just any quarter. It's a coin that has stunned collectors across the globe with its rarity, its rich design, and the jaw-dropping prices it can command in today's red-hot numismatic market. The 2009 Guam quarter is part of the popular DC and U.S. territories quarter program, which followed the historic 50 state quarters series. Guam's coin was released to celebrate the island's cultural and historical significance as a U.S. territory, and what a design it is. On one side, you'll find the traditional portrait of George Washington, just like all other state and territory quarters. But flip it over and the magic truly begins. The reverse of the Guam quarter features a bold and symbolic image, an outline of the island, a traditional sailing canoe known as the Flying Prow, and a latte stone, an ancient Chamorro pillar used in traditional architecture. This is more than just a coin. It's a tribute to the identity, strength, and enduring spirit of the people of Guam, while millions of Guam quarters were minted for circulation. Only a tiny fraction contain the kinds of rare minting errors that make collectors sit up and pay serious attention. These special pieces weren't just struck, they were struck with history, mystery, and a little bit of minting magic that turned them from regular coins into prized possessions. That's what makes them so special, so valuable, and so incredibly desirable in the collector's world. So, what kinds of errors should you be looking for? One of the most thrilling is the double die error, a visual anomaly where elements of the design appear to be stamped twice in slightly offset positions. This can create a shadow or ghosting effect, especially around the island outline, the canoe, or the lettering of Guam. Another rare and valuable flaw is the off-center strike, where the design isn't properly aligned, leaving part of the coin blank or with cropped artwork. These off-center pieces are exceptionally collectible, particularly when the date and key elements are still visible. Collectors are also searching for die cracks, where the minting die develops small fractures that show up on the coin as raised, jagged lines, almost like veins of silver. These lines can run across the coin or appear in striking positions that make the error even more desirable. Add to that the extremely rare clad layer separation errors, where the top or bottom layer of the coin is missing, exposing the copper core beneath, and you've got a serious numismatic jackpot. These kinds of flaws are almost never seen, and when discovered, they spark bidding wars among serious collectors. Identifying these rare versions requires a sharp eye and a little patience. Grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and look closely at the design elements, the rims, the text, and the surfaces of the coin. Even the tiniest variation, if verified, can multiply your coin's value many times over. And if you find a Guam quarter that you believe is special, send it in for professional grading. A coin certified by grading authorities like PCGS or NGC can skyrocket in value, especially when accompanied by authentication of rare errors or mint state condition. What makes this coin even more exciting is that recent years have seen an explosion in collector demand for rare U.S. territory coins. Guam quarters in particular, with verified errors, have appeared at private auctions and specialty coin shows where they've caught the attention of high-end collectors. These aren't just coins anymore. They're historic artifacts, miniature masterpieces, and investment-grade assets all rolled into one. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. How much could one of these rare 2009 Guam quarters actually be worth today? Well, one verified example of this coin, featuring an incredible combination of mint errors and preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, was recently valued at a jaw-dropping $58,000. That's right, $58,000 for a single quarter. A piece of change that could turn out to be life-changing. It's the kind of find that collectors dream of, and the reason we keep hunting, inspecting, and cherishing these beautiful coins. So now it's your turn to check your collection. Search your old coin jars, your piggy banks, or that dusty box of pocket change in the back of your drawer. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. If you come across a 2009 Guam quarter with anything unusual about it, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. You could be holding a coin worth more than a luxury vacation or even a brand new car. We'd love to hear your stories, too. Have you found a Guam quarter that looks different from the rest? Have questions about identifying errors or getting your coins graded? Drop a comment below and let us know. We read everyone and love hearing from fellow collectors. Sharing your find might help someone else discover their own hidden treasure. Third expensive coin. We're about to uncover the fascinating story and incredible value of the 2005 Kansas State quarter dollar coin. This coin might look like any other quarter at first glance, but trust me, some special versions of this coin are anything but ordinary. The Kansas quarter was released in 2005 as part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which honored each U.S. state with its own unique reverse design. Kansas, known for its sweeping plains, sunflowers, and agricultural legacy, proudly features a design with two of its most iconic symbols, a majestic American bison standing tall and a vibrant sunflower blooming beside it. This powerful imagery captures the natural beauty and historical richness of the state, and for collectors, it's an irresistible piece of American culture struck in metal. While millions of these Kansas quarters were minted and released into circulation, there's a twist that makes this coin especially exciting for collectors: rare and valuable minting errors. That's right, some of these coins left the mint with fascinating and highly sought-after mistakes that turn them from simple currency into hidden treasure. These are the coins you want to keep an eye out for, because they are commanding major prices in the collector market right now. One of the most famous and widely discussed errors found on the 2005 Kansas quarter is known as the "In God We Rust" error. Due to a buildup of grease on the die at the U.S. Mint, the letter T in the word trust failed to strike properly, resulting in the now legendary misprint, "In God We Rust." This incredible minting mistake is not only funny and unusual, it's also a serious collectible. Coins with this error have become hot commodities, especially when found in excellent condition, because of their uniqueness and the buzz they generate in the collecting community. But that's not the only error making waves with the Kansas quarter. There are also examples with off-center strikes, where the design is visibly shifted away from the center of the coin. These off-center errors can vary in how dramatic they are, with the most valuable ones still showing the full date and key design elements while being clearly misaligned. Then there are the double die errors, where parts of the image or text appear to be doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. This can be seen around the lettering, especially in the words Kansas or E pluribus unum, and collectors pay a premium for these rare visual oddities. There's also a class of highly valuable clad layer errors found in some Kansas quarters. These coins are missing part of the outer nickel layer, exposing the reddish copper core beneath the surface. This error gives the coin a two-tone appearance and instantly makes it stand out from the rest. Because these are so easy to spot and so rare, they're in high demand from collectors and dealers alike. If you're wondering how to spot one of these valuable versions, the key is to take your time and examine each coin closely. Start by checking the motto "In God We Trust" for that missing T. Then look for any off-center designs, doubling in the letters, or unusual coloring or metal exposure. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe will help you catch the fine details that might indicate a valuable error. And if you believe you've found something special, the next step is getting the coin professionally graded by trusted grading companies like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade not only verifies the error, but can dramatically increase the market value of your coin. These rare Kansas quarters have become a hot topic at coin shows, auctions, and private sales across the country. Collectors are actively searching for high-grade examples with verified errors, and when one appears on the market, the competition to own it is fierce. The value of these coins has skyrocketed in recent years, and they continue to gain attention from serious collectors and investors alike. Now, let's talk numbers. One of the most pristine and rare error versions of the 2005 Kansas quarter, featuring the highly desirable "In God We Rust" misprint along with other striking anomalies, was appraised and sold at an astonishing price. That rare coin, shining with historical significance and minting uniqueness, brought in a breathtaking $71,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $71,000 for a single state quarter. That's the kind of value that turns a coin into a legacy, a piece of history that any collector would dream of owning. So, if you've got a Kansas quarter in your collection, or maybe just lying around in a drawer, take a close look. You could be holding onto a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars without even knowing it. Don't underestimate the power of a small coin with a big story, because coins like these are what make collecting so thrilling and rewarding. We'd love to hear from you. Have you ever found a Kansas quarter with a famous error? Or maybe you've spotted something unusual that you think could be rare. Drop a comment below and share your discoveries or questions. We're building a community of collectors who love coins just as much as you do, and your story might inspire someone else to find a hidden gem too. Especially, we're talking about the 2016 United States Cumberland Gap $quarter coin, a coin that not only honors a historic gateway to the West, but has also become a thrilling chase for collectors due to its unique minting errors and rising demand in the numismatic world. The Cumberland Gap quarter was released in 2016 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program by the U.S. Mint. It represents the Cumberland Gap National Historical Park in Kentucky, a key location in American frontier history. This quarter's stunning reverse design features a frontiersman standing tall with a rifle, looking westward through the wilderness with the words "First Doorway to the West" boldly inscribed. This design captures the spirit of American expansion and exploration and makes the coin a proud symbol of strength, courage, and discovery. But as incredible as the design is, what makes this coin truly exciting for collectors is what's hiding in some rare versions of it, mint errors and anomalies that have transformed ordinary coins into priceless collectibles. Now, let's talk about what makes this 2016 quarter so special in the world of numismatics. While millions of these coins were minted and circulated, only a small fraction were struck with rare and valuable errors, and these are the ones that collectors are desperately searching for. These error coins are not only scarce, but they also showcase unique characteristics that make each one a conversation piece and a top-tier collectible. Some are so rare that when they surface, they immediately attract attention at auctions and among private collectors. One of the most talked about errors on the Cumberland Gap quarter is the double die obverse error. In these special coins, elements of the design, such as the lettering in United States of America, Cumberland Gap, or the date, appear to be slightly doubled, creating a ghost-like effect that's visible under magnification. These double die coins are incredibly desirable and add significant value, especially when found in uncirculated or mint state condition. Another rare and fascinating flaw is the off-center strike, where the coin design is misaligned during minting, leaving parts of the design cut off or oddly positioned on the coin's surface. This kind of error is dramatic, easy to spot, and can easily multiply the coin's worth, but that's not all. There are also examples of die cracks and die chips, which appear as raised lines or blobs on the coin where the metal filled in cracks or breaks in the minting die. These die breaks can show up in the frontiersman's hat, rifle, or even in the sky behind him, and, depending on the size and location, they can make the coin extremely valuable. One of the most spectacular errors includes clad layer separation, where the outer nickel layer separates or peels away, revealing the copper layer beneath. These are very rare and stand out instantly, making them a top pick for collectors looking to own something truly unusual. Now, if you're wondering how to tell whether your 2016 Cumberland Gap quarter is a rare error coin, the good news is, you can do it at home. Start by examining the coin closely with a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look carefully at the text for any signs of doubling or misalignment. Check the rims to see if the coin is off-center. Look at the details of the rifle, the clothing, and the background for any raised bumps, lines, or missing elements. Even the smallest detail could signal a mint error, and that could mean a serious increase in value. Once you've spotted something unusual, the best step is to get your coin professionally graded and authenticated. Reputable grading services like PCGS and NGC can officially certify the coin's condition and verify the error, which dramatically boosts its credibility and market value. A coin that's certified with an error can be a dream come true for collectors and a smart investment for the future. In recent years, these error versions of the Cumberland Gap quarter have been making headlines in the collector's market. They've shown up in major auctions and private sales, often with surprise price tags that reflect their growing rarity and demand. As more collectors become aware of these modern treasures, the competition to own them continues to grow, and with that, their value keeps climbing. The 2016 Cumberland Gap quarter has quickly become one of the most exciting pieces for anyone interested in modern U.S. coinage, and it's now being recognized as one of the top finds of the decade. And now for the moment that's going to make you want to check every coin in your pocket. Some of these rare and error-laden Cumberland Gap quarters have been sold and valued for an incredible $30,000. Yes, that's right, $30,000 for a single quarter that you might have overlooked as ordinary pocket change. That kind of value is exactly what makes coin collecting so thrilling, knowing that history, rarity, and hidden treasure can come together in something as small as a quarter. So go ahead and take a closer look at your coins. Check your coin jars, search your change from the store, and don't forget those older rolls of quarters you've been saving, because you never know when you might come across a Cumberland Gap quarter with an error that could change your life. This is a coin with a story, a coin with character, and a coin that's earning a top spot in the world of high-value collectibles. We'd love to hear from you. Have you found a Cumberland Gap quarter that looks a little different? Do you have questions about how to identify errors or how to submit your coin for grading? Leave a comment below and join the conversation. This is a community built by collectors, for collectors, and your voice matters here. Share your finds, share your questions, and let's help each other uncover even more treasures. Last unique coin, we're exploring the amazing 2002 Ohio State $quarter coin, a modern American masterpiece with the potential to turn ordinary pocket change into something truly extraordinary. The 2002 Ohio quarter is part of the famous 50 state quarters program by the U.S. Mint, one of the most popular coin series ever released in American history. Each state had the chance to tell its own story, and Ohio chose to honor its deep connection to aviation and space exploration. The coin's reverse design is iconic. It proudly features an astronaut floating above the outline of the state of Ohio, along with a vintage Wright Flyer airplane, paying tribute to the Wright brothers and John Glenn, two pioneering names who forever changed how humanity looks at the skies. With the phrase "birthplace of aviation pioneers," this coin celebrates bold American spirit like no other. But what makes this Ohio quarter a true collector's dream isn't just its beautiful design or symbolic meaning. It's the rare and valuable minting errors that have made certain versions of this coin skyrocket in value. While millions of Ohio quarters were produced, only a small number of them have left the mint with unique mistakes that make them incredibly sought after and highly valuable in the world of numismatics. These aren't flaws to be overlooked. They're treasures hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by sharp-eyed collectors just like you. One of the most desirable errors found in the 2002 Ohio quarter is the double die error, a spectacular visual glitch that occurs when the coin design is stamped twice slightly out of alignment. This creates a shadow-like effect, where you can actually see doubled letters or numbers on the coin, especially around the phrases United States of America, E pluribus unum, or the year 2002. This doubling effect is subtle but powerful, and if caught and certified, it can dramatically boost a coin's value. The cleaner and sharper the doubling, the more impressive and valuable the coin becomes in the eyes of serious collectors. Another error to be on the lookout for is the off-center strike, which results in part of the design being shifted or cut off due to a misalignment during the minting process. These off-center quarters can be incredibly striking visually and are immediately eye-catching to collectors. Some even show dramatic shifts where part of the image is completely missing or the date is pushed to the edge, making them truly one-of-a-kind pieces. There are also known instances of die cracks and die breaks, where the pressure from repeated coin striking causes the die itself to crack. These cracks appear as raised lines or bumps on the coin surface and are most commonly found near the edges, around the lettering, or across the images of the astronaut or the Wright Flyer. The more prominent and unique these cracks are, the more appealing they become to collectors looking for coins with character and history. Perhaps the most exciting of all are the clad layer errors, where the outer layer of the coin's metal is either peeling, missing, or improperly bonded. These coins often show copper coloring bleeding through the surface, or may even reveal a rough, unfinished texture. This kind of visual anomaly is rare and adds a serious premium to the coin's worth. Any coin that deviates from the standard appearance instantly catches the attention of collectors and dealers alike. Now, let's talk about how you can check if you've got one of these rare and valuable Ohio quarters in your possession. Start by examining the coin under bright light with a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Focus on the key areas like the lettering, the astronaut's suit, the right flyer, and the coin's rim. Look for doubling, misalignment, unusual bumps, discoloration, or missing details. Any of these signs could indicate a mint error that dramatically increases your coin's value and potentially puts you on the path to a major payday. Once you suspect you have something special, don't just sit on it, get it graded. Submitting your coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC can not only confirm the rarity and condition of the piece, but also significantly enhance its resale value. A coin with certified mint errors and a high mint state grade can sell for far more than you'd ever expect, especially in today's competitive collector's market where modern rarities are gaining more attention every year. Recent sales and auctions have proven just how high the value of these Ohio quarters can soar. Collectors are snapping up unique error coins, especially from the State Quarters series, and prices have been climbing as demand continues to rise. These aren't just collectibles, they're investments, artifacts of American history, and pieces of the past that continue to shape the world of coin collecting today. And now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. The jaw-dropping number that proves how valuable this coin can truly be. One rare version of the 2002 Ohio State Quarter, featuring multiple confirmed mint errors and graded in pristine condition, was valued and sold for an astonishing $77,000. Yes, you heard that right. $77,000 for a single quarter that could have easily gone unnoticed in someone's pocket or coin jar. This is the kind of discovery that reminds us why we search, why we collect, and why every coin has a story worth uncovering. So go ahead, dig through your spare change, pull out those old quarter rolls, and take a closer look at your 2002 Ohio quarters. The next big find could be in your hands right now, just waiting to be discovered by someone who knows what to look for. And who knows, you might just have a piece of numismatic history sitting in your collection, quietly waiting to change your life, if you found an Ohio quarter with an interesting feature. Or if you have questions about identifying errors or submitting coins for grading, drop a comment down below. We'd love to hear your stories, see your finds, and help you on your journey as a coin collector. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most exciting state quarters, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tap that notification bell so you never miss another chance to uncover hidden treasures in your everyday change. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your eyes open, your magnifiers ready, and your passion for collecting burning bright. Happy hunting, and see you in the next video.